tour. It's the 4th of July, and I just want to do this like live. I don't want to have to go back and record anything and do any editing today. I think in some parts of the world, some people are celebrating, albeit it's um, not such a happy celebration because of everything that is going. I think it's Canada Day. Which country is it? 4th of July. Anyways, I want to take you guys quickly around the garden to have a quick look at everything that is going on around the garden today, the 4th of July. So let's make it quick because I don't know how long my battery is going to take this for. So let's quickly have a look around. If I turn the... Yep, okay, so we can go now. Come on, you. This is where I often start my streaming from. So, oh gosh, it's so wibbly wobbly. No, I'll leave this here for now. I'll go and get my gimbal so that I can I'll go and get my gimbal so that I can do it properly. So I'm moving over to my gimbal. Okay, so this is much better now. Right. So what do I have here? The hostas. My goodness, they're looking so massive. Yeah, these are the hostas. And this is one set, and I've got another set over on the other side, and these are the seed pods for my poppies. Yeah, can you see the angles I was talking about in the other shop video? Yeah, so those are the angles that I said they make lovely angles, and they're still spectacular even though they have no flowers on them. The flower head and the empty seed pod is still beautiful on its own. I'm still waiting on these alliums, so these are still going to come through. And this is my like a little pack of seeds I bought. It was called cottage garden or something like that, and the flowers that came with it are so pretty. Like, they're so beautiful, just little like wildflowers, and very beautiful. I've got the cosmos still going on, still waxing stronger. And here, what do I have here? Sweet peas. Yeah, just this sweet peas berry kiss, beautiful out here. And that one is looking like it's going out now. The bleeding hearts are going out now, and the chives, oh, they are fed up. I need to come and deadhead them so that they look nice again. Right. I've got these the hydrangeas. You can see the flowers now coming through, the color is changing, and it will keep on changing. I think at this point it needs a lot of water. Look, I got sweet peas. I didn't even realize that I had some sweet peas going on here, and I had to put a cage for them to like come up. You will notice in the garden this time that I have quite a few cages. I bought quite a few different cages because yeah, I needed to support the plants, the ones that were coming up and the ones that were crawling on the ground. And we had these strong winds, so I had to do something to look after them. Let me make sure these guys are looking all right here. Yeah. What happens at night in your garden? I've got a bunch of solar lights, so these come on at night, and I'm planning to do a nighttime garden tour as well, maybe sometime this month. Here you can see these ones. They are gradually beginning to change now, and you would get them looking different in a couple of weeks time. Yeah, so this is another place where I have that cottage mix. Yeah, the pink cottage mix is so beautiful as well. And I think these geraniums are going out now. I need to come and take care of them, but I've still got a bunch of purples coming through, so I'm just gonna leave them. This bed is looking a little bit messy now. I think I need to do some work on this bed, but you remember at the beginning of the year, this was where it was all happening, but now it's happening on this bed. Yeah, this is the bed that is looking all bubbly, and everything is just looking beautiful on this bed. What do I have here? Right, this is a purple mix now. This one is another cottage mix, but purple. I managed to put in those lupins, but because they are biennials, they are not going to make any flowers this year. So I'm looking towards next year for them to make flowers. I've got this massive weed, crazy weeds growing on at the back here that I need to look after. I haven't had the time to do that. I'll do that now. My teaching contract for the year is coming to an end, so I think I have a bit more time on my hands. And these are the fuchsias. I think I've with the fuchsias I did a little bit of I showed a preview of them in one of the shots I did recently. So if you look on my channel, if you look on the short videos, go onto the channel and look for the shots playlist, you will find the fuchsias. I love them. They look like little bells. Can you see? And they come in pink and like a purple shade, and in the same tree you've got like pink and a light pink and a dark pink shade. So really beautiful plants. Like this one is so pretty. I've also got it in white in the front garden as well. Now this is another, I like to buy this seed mix, the pack of seeds, because because every time you need to have something of interest in the garden, you know, let me just turn my camera so that you see me. Every time you need to have something of interest in the garden. So when your annuals, when your perennials are finishing, you might have empty spaces in the flower bed. You need to be able to put something in those empty spaces to fill them up, because they just look better when you have a lot of things going on in the, it's not going to be a flower bed if you don't have any flowers in it. So the cloud is so gray. I'm so sorry. The angle, what's the best position? I think this is the best one. Yeah. So yes, those annuals, like these ones, are really good. I don't know whether you can see them. Yeah, these annuals, I buy them in the seed pack, and they're really good to fill up the spaces when you got empty spaces. Now I bought a few ornamental plants, ornamental grass, and I will show you in a video how I do this, how I use this. And I said that like twice or 3 times, but it's finding the time to do it. Yeah, I'll show you in a video what I do with them. I just threw them in here now. I haven't really put them in the soil, but I will show you how I put them in the soil so that they're not overwhelming in the soil. Have a look at my zinnias here, right here. Oh my goodness, slugs were just eating them like crazy. So I found a solution to the slugs. I did everything within my powers, but nothing worked. You can see the seeds, you can see the flowers coming through now. Yeah, can you see them? You can see the flowers coming through now, but look at the leaves, seriously damaged by slugs. So I got this copper wire and I made a little place for them. And I hope you can see that I made a little place for them so that they can, you know, get some protection from the slugs. And I think that has helped a little bit. At the moment, there are no slugs and they're managing to come through now. I hope I can see them. I've been waiting. This has been happening since January. I'll plant them, I'll put them in, and slugs will take them. Yeah, so there we are. On here, I've got Clematis. Yeah, can you see that? Clematis looking very beautiful. I'll take you into that so that you see nicely. Oh, I hope I can show you that nicely. Very beautiful plants. Like, yeah. So that's that one. Look at the basket. Look at the petunia hanging basket. Have you seen them? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and this is so easy to do. You can just, like, I started these off from the seeds, and next year when I'm planting, please join me, okay? So because you're never going to get a basket like this from the shops. You're never going to get this type of basket. What they put in the shops, I don't know how they mix them, but they never give you sort of what you want for your own garden. Maybe you have a color scheme in your garden. Maybe you have you have for this garden now, it's mostly pinks and purples and lilacs, anything in those shades. So really, if I were to buy a basket, it's going to be very difficult for me to find a basket that contains all of those shades of colors. It's going to be very difficult for me to find a basket that contains maybe the pinks and the lilacs and just them and the plants I want. It's probably going to have a little bit of yellow and a little bit of orange and everything else that I don't want in this bed. So it's good for you if you're able to make your own basket yourself or your own planter yourself. Yeah. So I wanted to also show you all of the different, yeah, I already told you about that. This is Tipper. Yeah. right there. So another way that I fill up the flower beds, and this one and that one, just different grasses, you know, just throw them in and let them take up the spaces. I've got another one here, and there are some of them in other parts, yeah. And these are the poppies. Yeah, see the cage. I bought the cages from the garden center. They're quite expensive, but that's just my investment for the garden, so that my plants can stand upright and they don't fall over with little wings coming down. Yeah, so that's the pink fizz. Yeah. There's so much going on inside there as well. I bought these the other day. They look so pretty. Look, I love them. I love that tip. I love the combination of colors. You know, when people have weddings weddings, and they choose their color scheme, sometimes all you need to do is just come and have a look in your garden to pick up a color scheme, because some of these flowers do come up with beautiful combinations. I wouldn't have put those two colors together, but they look absolutely stunning. Yeah, so these are the sweet peas. Can you see that they're taller than me now? You remember when we were throwing them down in the ground? Yes. I wouldn't have picked red. I didn't actually pick red as a color to come into my garden. It was mostly purple and pink. But look at how red has just calmed down, or just brought another type of vibe to the whole mix. So beautiful. And look, the sunflowers. Look at the sunflowers. The slugs got fed up of eating them. And I got a cage for them as well. I think I need to feed them. I need to put maybe more compost down there to feed them. And these are the Livingstone daisies. You know, they are succulents, and they're waiting for the sun to shine. When the sun shines really hot, then they open up. You know, that's why they're called daisies, days eyes. And I've also got in here, what's this now? Amaranth. Yeah, so this will come up. I think one of them is flowering already. You can see that flower there coming. Yeah, so those are the amaranths. I bought some strawberries from the garden center. I don't know whether you can see them. Look at the fruits. I ate one of them the other day. Birds love them. I hope they don't come and pick all my strawberries. Yeah, so that's what's happening in the flower beds. So I'm going to show you the other side of the garden now. Have a look at my Petunia Tower. So beautiful. I'm going to show you how I made this now. The video is coming up very soon. I'm going to show you how this was made. See, really beautiful. Just a tower of petunia, you know. And if you want one of these in your garden, you can consult me and I'll make one for you for next year. Yes, beautiful. Look at my herb hanging baskets. Yeah, I've got everything going on in here, and I'm waiting for the marigolds. Can you see that marigold coming through? Yeah. Let me show you something else. Tomatoes. Have a look. I want to show you. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, can you see tomatoes? They look green. So they don't look obvious, but I think there are about 5 or 6 of them on this two plants here. Yeah, and very soon they'll be red and we can have them. I think this is cherry tomatoes. Yeah. So here, look at all those how I use recyclable materials in the garden. So all of those plastic bottles I was busy constructing. This is where I hung all of them, and they look so beautiful. Yeah, if you don't buy any plants in the summer, make sure you buy petunia, because there's so much you can do with them in the garden. They are so beautiful. Like, you can pop them everywhere and you just have these pops of colors everywhere. That frame is a frame that I bought from TK Maxx. Yeah, and it looks like the other one that I got from Costco. Yeah, the lighting is so poor on this video, so sorry, because I'm streaming. Yeah, let me stay this way. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, so this frame is like the one that is on the other side. I'll show you that one now. Let's go. Let me show you that one. It's like this one, which I got from Costco. Both look absolutely beautiful. I love them. Yeah. Um, okay. The other thing that I want to show you is my yeah, so I'm showing you how I use recyclable materials. These are the planters. I made these. There's a video that you can click on to see how I made these now. I have one somewhere else in the garden, in my secret garden, that has double bottles and it looks absolutely stunning. Have a look at all those different colors in there. It's a spectrum of colors. Yeah, so come on, let's go. So on this side, let me show you now. Yeah, this is where I have all my tomatoes. I'm bringing in some peppers as well to hang them up here so that I can trellis and support them. Yeah, so when they start when they start producing fruits, then it's easy for me to pick them and they're not rolling on the floor and all that. So this is where I have my tomatoes going on. I'm bringing in the peppers here to line them all up all along this line as well. Yeah, so that's what's happening here. And on here, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, but this is like a little herb truck. It's not a truck, it's like a tray. Yeah, so this is where I put all the herbs that I'm planting, or all the seedlings that I have. They're all here. I've removed the mini greenhouse. It's now in the garage. We had one strong wind that blew everything to the floor. So this is anthurium. I'm waiting for it to flower so I know what color it is, this one, and then I'll take it and put it in the particular bed that I want it to go into. This is cordyline. It's an indoor plant, yeah, but it's outdoors enjoying the hot sunny weather. Yeah, so that's what's here. I still got some cosmos, just annuals and herbs and other things that I have here. So when I run out in the flower bed, I can come in here and grab one or two and fill up the empty spaces. This is my compost bin. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, that's where I'm recycling everything. And this is a small one that I got this year. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be quiet now and I'll take you through the rest of the garden. So let's go this way. Yeah. Potatoes. I think we're coming to the time when they have to be harvested. Yeah. I think the whole idea of this thing right here is to get like a bed bath, but it's not particularly working. I wanted to be able to collect some water here for the birds to have a drink, but I haven't seen any birds coming here for a drink yet, so maybe that's not working. This is my vegetable patch. Yes, my allotment. Can you see the nasturtiums over there? Yeah, I've got carrots, tomatoes, peppers, everything is happening around here. And the calendulas just coming through. Yeah. And marigolds as well. Can you see the peas? Can you see that one? I harvested some the other day and they're just shooting out every day, new ones. So, yeah, look at my tomatoes as well. Beautiful. Oh, goodness me. Now, all of my pumpkins. Can you see them? Pumpkins and squashes, they're all in buckets. I put some of them on the ground, but they just couldn't do well in the ground, so they're in buckets. And I'm going to show you how to manage them in buckets like this, yeah? And did you know that and the leaves are edible? Yeah. So I'm experimenting with using the leaves for vegetable sauce or even the Nigerian vegetable soup. I'm experimenting with that because actually the ugu that we use for the edikaikong is like a pumpkin leaf. So this should be like either as tasteful as that one or maybe somehow a little bit, maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to experiment with that. Yeah, I'll try that out. These are the trees. Apple. Yes. So I've got these two and they both pollinate each other. So this one is, I think, the Gala Apple. And the other one, this one, is like golden delicious. I need to feed it. I need to look underneath. It's so rough. I need to like clear that up and put some compost and maybe put some feed on it, so that I can get them to look more like, you can see like the leaf curling and some of the things happening to the leaves. It's not looking as good as it should be looking, but it's all right. It's still all right. It's organic. It's not something you're buying from the shops. Yeah. So here, what do I have? Look, this is going to come on very soon. This is oh, what do you call this now? Gladioli. Yeah, so my name is Gladys, and this is where I got my name from. This is Gladioli. So the flowers are so beautiful, so pretty. So very soon, they will be coming through. I just popped them in a bulb planter and left them in there, and they're doing very well. So I'm going to lift them up, maybe take them to the front or into the big flower bed very soon. Yeah. Everything else is just everything else that is around here that you normally see. Yeah. Anyway, guys, oh, have I shown you the plum? I've got a lot of plum. Come and have a look. Look. Can you see? Yeah, I should come down this way. Yeah, those are the plums. And they're all over the tree. I wish I can send some to you guys. Yeah, so those are all that's every part of the garden. A few things coming up very soon, so watch out. I'm going to share some stuff on my community tab with you. I'm so happy that I was able to stream this. I want to be able to stream a little bit more instead of editing and this and that. You know, just enjoy the vibes. These birds, they are so like, and especially when I come out to film a video, they want their voice to be higher than mine. Anyways, so yes, I really enjoyed doing this, streaming this today. It's so tough, like going through the process of editing videos and this and that. So sometimes some of the videos may be streamed, like what to plant in July, what to plant in June, garden tours and stuff like that may be streamed. Yeah, so that would reduce the number of editing I have to do. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. This was my July 4th of July garden tour. So thank you for joining me. I shall see you in the next one. Bye. Now, where do I end this from? I haven't done this in such a long time. Are you sure you want to end the streaming? Yes, I do. Thank